How's it going, guys? I'm Dr. P, and today I want to welcome you to a brand new video. Now, in this one, I want to talk about the Playground LTM. Now, there have actually been a number of people who have done some really wild stuff in it, building some really crazy stuff, and it's only been out for a few hours, since removed from the rotation because of some glitch or some bug they found that was detrimental to the gameplay. But don't worry, they're working on it. They actually just tweeted an update about 10 or 15 minutes ago as I'm recording this video, which basically says they're working on testing it out and getting it back up and running, and the goal is to have it up today, June 28th. Since Playground is a limited time mode, I hope that this loss of time will make them add some time onto it, and preferably I wish they would just make it a permanent game mode. Based off what I've seen from the very, very limited amount of people who have been able to play this, like early in the morning yesterday, it looks incredibly fun. There are so many things you can do. It just changes the entire options are literally completely endless with what you can do, what you can create, and what can get done in that game mode. So I hope it's something that Epic decides to keep around forever. It should be a permanent game mode, but if nothing else, at least add some time to it, because we lost at least a full 24 hours, if not more, to whatever they're trying to fix. One of the most ambitious challenges I've seen anyone take on Playground up to this point is trying to cover the entire Fortnite map with materials. Now, this sounds like quite a feat, and it certainly is, and it's something that a lot of people have tried. I want to give a shout out to Vile Fret. I'll be sure to link his channel down below, but essentially this is his gameplay you're seeing on screen of him attempting with a couple of his subscribers and friends to cover the entire Fortnite map with materials. Now you can see it's going pretty fast, but the thing you got to remember here is the Fortnite map is incredibly big, okay? It's so big, I don't think you can comprehend how long it would take for you to physically place down enough tiles to cover up the entire map, for a number of reasons. Number one, and the most obvious reason, being there is a 1 hour time cap on Playground, meaning it's not going to go on forever, and I just don't think there's physically enough time in the game to cover the entire map. Even if you have literally like 50 people on it trying to help you, for the most part, I just think the map is too big and there's not enough materials. That's another problem. You're going to have to go back down to farm more materials. Even though the increased farming rate is very helpful, you can get materials at an alarmingly fast rate in this game mode. But even with that, you're going to have to go down to get more materials every so often. You can only carry a certain amount of materials at a given time, so naturally you're going to have to go farm more materials, which is going to take away from your building time. Essentially, what Playground reminds me of is kind of like the Forge mode in Halo, kind of like, custom games in Halo 2, if you guys, remember the OG days of Halo 3 playing custom games with your buddies. I think a very important option for Playground in the future would be adding it so you can set it to be an unlimited amount of time. If that's the case, imagine what you can do. Like, literally, imagine what you could do. Like, everything would be possible. You could be able to build you could build a pyramid over the entire Fortnite map, and people have done that over parts of the map. Like, people have covered up tilted towers. It's been pretty cool to see that, but besides that, I don't think it's possible to cover up the entire map right now as it stands. In the comment section down below, I just want to ask you guys one quick question. Have you guys been able to play Playground? Were you one of the lucky few to get on early yesterday morning and try it out? Seems like a lot of people were waiting on it to come out, and it was only out for like an hour or two, and then they took it down. It's the same thing with the shopping carts. It just keeps getting disabled and re-enabled, so I hope Playground doesn't meet the same fate as the shopping cart. I swear the shopping cart has probably been disabled 4 times in the past month, and it's only a month old, so there have been a lot of problems with that. And it must have been a pretty serious issue with the Playground mode, because it was such a fan favorite game mode. We've been waiting on this game mode for so incredibly long, and I mean, it's still down. It's been like 30 hours and it's still down, so it must have been something serious, and I hope it comes up soon. Hopefully it'll be coming up today. That's what the plan is, via Epic Games on Twitter. Here you can see the entire 1 hour time lapse of them building and trying to cover up the map. And honestly, they didn't even get very far at all. They covered up maybe, if they're lucky, like 1/25 of the map. Something like that. It's pretty wild. So I hope that in the future they would make it unlimited time, or at least have the option to have unlimited time. And even more important than that, they need to make Playground a permanent game mode, okay? 1 like equals make Playground permanent. If you enjoyed, guys, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.